All right, hello, good morning, or whatever it is for you. It's good to be back. We're gonna do some coding today, some streaming here. I'm looking forward to it. Trying to build something for real with Tempest this time. I've done a couple of these projects before, but Tempest is in a good place. And yeah, we're gonna take it for a spin, basically. Say hi in chat if you're here. Always nice to know who's joining. And yeah, I hope we will have a productive day. Last week we did some work on Tempest itself, and that was really nice. It was really productive, and like I didn't run into any big issues, which I hope we will be able to continue that streak, basically, so that we'll have just build some nice stuff together. That's Adi. Hello, Ian and Philip here in chat on YouTube, and oh yeah, Twitch is also running here. That's good. I want to try something new today. I don't know how it will work out, so we might not continue doing it. I wanted to put some background music on because it's like a lot of coding that we're doing. I'm gonna do that in a second. Well, in a couple of minutes actually. Do let me know if anything should be changed. If it's too loud, if it's too quiet. There is some stuff configured in OBS to make sure it auto ducks and it's fine. But yeah, do keep me posted in chat. I can turn it off again if people don't like it. But for me, actually, when I code, I always code with music. I do find that it's helpful. So I do want to try it out. So yeah, let me know what kind, how that works. Hello, Undefnil as well in Twitch there. It's good to see you. So yeah, let's see here. Yeah, this is all fine. I was just wondering, by the way, I don't know if if anyone is here from seeing the link on Twitter or Blue Sky or Mastodon. I feel like Blue Sky for me, I'm not sure if it's all that great anymore. There used to be a lot of traction there, and now it's just being quiet again, I feel. I don't know how you folks feel about that, but yeah, for me, it's not really sure how I feel about it. But yeah, I'll just keep cross-posting everything to three social media channels. Yeah, Mastodon, it's small, like that, but I knew that up front. There are a couple of people here that are very involved in the PHP community, and it's very more limited to PHP and only a small subset of PHP actually. So. But it's good to stay here, to be in touch with a couple of people. So yeah. So let's see what we're going to do today. But first there's a question here in chat. Hey, did you build this because you are dissatisfied with the current PHP ecosystem, or was it just a learning thing? You're talking about Tempest, right? Oh, do I have something to tell you? After the stream, you can go to over here, PHP Annotated, where you're watching right now, and you you go watch this playlist, basically, which at this time, oh, I forgot to add the last week's stream, actually. It definitely started out as an education project, basically. Actually, not necessarily that, but it was a nice project to have something to work on during live streams. I wanted to get into live streaming here on YouTube, or on Twitch, but I wasn't doing Twitch back then, and I needed something, right? And a framework was very easy. Like, everyone kind of has an expectation of a framework. You don't really have to, like, a standard MVC framework, right? Some database stuff, some controllers, some views, MVC, and it was like the most obvious topic. Sorry, the most obvious topic, because people know what to expect, and like, people know Symfony and Laravel or other frameworks. And then things kind of spiraled out of control, to be honest. People seemed to really like the things that we were building on stream, and they started to, because it wasn't on GitHub in public, right? And people started to contribute on GitHub. And I was like, hang on a second. What's the plan here? Now, more and more people started to pitch in and started to get really excited about some of the design decisions I made, because we were starting from scratch, right? And there were no rules. There was like nothing to take into account. There was no backwards compatibility we had to like keep at the back of our minds to like satisfy users. We could just, we started building this 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago. Let's see if YouTube shows it here. If I hover, no, it's like almost day to day 2 years ago. Well, that's oh, what did I do? Yeah. Hang on. Let's see, 11th of July 2023. So in 4 days, that's like 2 days. That's the start of Tempest here on stream. What was I saying? Yeah, it just like people wanted more, basically. So let's see here. I think, yeah, at one point, I think it was around here. At one point where I decided that, okay, apparently there is something here that people like, because like it's new, it's refreshing, it's a new take on PHP. It's also embracing modern PHP, like, because I said you didn't really have to take anything into account, right? There weren't any existing users or packages, so it's just yeah. And I don't know. Then things just kept happening, and now it is something real. It's something small, like. And I'm still not really sure how big it will get. There is a lot of things to be done still. And I'm fairly certain that we'll run, during this live stream here, we will run into problems. Tempest is really young. But we did work towards a stable 1.0 release, because this is, like, we did some alphas and betas, but people don't use it until it's stable, right? So, yeah, now more and more people are picking it up, and we have our Discord server, which is really cool. And over the past 2 weeks, like, people have been using it and trying it out, and like a lot of great feedback and questions are coming, like, hey, this is super weird. How does this work? And we have to change something in the documentation, or there are many bugs that are surfacing. But it's really cool. It's a really cool project, and what's super nice, the thing that's like I like by far the most here is, well, the code itself is cool, but the fact that, yeah, it has to load for a second, of course, but the fact that so many people pitched in here. Yeah, we have Aiden, who's been like with the project from the very beginning, and then Enzo, who's been doing a lot of work. Us three are like the core team, but then there are so many people who are like making occasional contributions, but it's like like, people are interested in this. Yeah, okay, so this is it. And then yesterday, Jérôme came in. I talked to him at Laracon at the beginning of this year, and he works at MongoDB, and he wants to build a MongoDB adapter for the database layer here. So we're figuring that out. People are building OAuth packages now, because like our authentication layer needs a lot of work, and I think OAuth, like being able to just log in with Google or GitHub or whatever provider you want, is a very convenient way to get started with authentication without having like to do like user management on our side, or having that built into the framework, like password reset flow, stuff like that. So yeah, a lot of things are happening. Let's see, what are we working on right now? Mailing, the mailer component is coming, key value store as well, Redis support basically, process component, which is like a small wrapper around Symfony process. Wow, I should have like warmed up my voice a little bit. I'm sorry. Then there's cryptography. I don't know what that is about. I need to look into that. But Enzo is on vacation, and I don't want to disturb him too much. So yeah, lots of things are going on. It's super exciting. And today, what I want to do is build something fairly simple, but build something with Tempest here from scratch, from start. Let's see like how that flow goes and what problems we run into. Like up front, I am certain that things won't work as intended, that I will be confused at some point, because believe it or not, I don't know everything, like how the framework works anymore, because so many people are contributing back to it. I know most of it, of course, but there are some details that I'm not even sure about, and I have to look up. So that will happen as well. But yeah, it's gonna be a good time, I think, I hope. And what we're gonna do, Adrian here. Is Adrian in chat? Adrian, say hi if you're in chat, but I guess you would have said hi already. Adrian is a very like loyal live stream viewer. He probably saw all the live streams up front here. I guess Adrian was here from the very beginning as well. Adrian built a small package that basically downloads statistics from packages. And why is this interesting? I have I write these blog posts twice a year, right? Where I discuss like the PHP ecosystem according to Packagist. And one section here is about, let's see, the required versions. And then I look at the top 1,000 most popular packages on Packagist. And I parse their composer version because I want to know like what is the minimum PHP version they require. And I feel like, and I know not everyone agrees on this, I have a video on it on this channel if you want to learn more, but I feel like we should really push more towards using up-to-date PHP. It's not that hard anymore to update to the latest PHP version. And I feel like open source plays a big role in this, because the more packages, and especially popular packages, the more popular packages that push towards the latest PHP version, the more projects that will update, because they don't have an alternative, right? They need these packages, they want to move forward, so they need to update. And unfortunately, like there are still a lot of packages in this top 1,000 list that support 7.4, some even 7, like PHP 5.x, you know. Now for reference, only PHP 8.3 and 8.4, maybe 8.2, hang on, PHP version timeline. Yeah, so 8.3 and 8.4 are actively supported still, and 8.2 and 8.1 are in security only release. So anything after or earlier than 8.1 doesn't get any support anymore. I know that I think it's Red Hat who supports some older PHP versions, or Microsoft even, but like people, I would like more people to move forward, and I really think the change starts with the package ecosystem. This is like a relatively small group of projects that have the opportunity to push projects forward. So yeah, I wish this would change. However, I did a video about that. Let's see here. If you want to learn more, where was it? About updating PHP. This one over here, or this one. No. Yeah, 60% of packages on outdated version. This video, and then if you want some more rambling, you can watch this one. But what we're going to do today is I used to use a very hacky script to generate, like, gather these statistics, basically. That's the thing. And then Adrian stepped in, and I don't know like how quickly he did it, but one day, like a couple of weeks ago, he just sent me, "Hey Brent, I made this package." And it basically does the thing, but does what I want to do, but a lot easier, basically. So this is his package here, and I've already synced the data, and it stores the packages data in a database, and then you can have these like simple query for now. But the difficult part is like grabbing the data from packages and then parsing it into this kind of data, basically. And so here you see an accurate overview of which like things are supported. And actually, no, it's not Tempest, it's Artisan. I need to look it up. Fetch popular packages, I guess. No, yeah, of course I don't have that alias anymore. Let's see. I think this gets the data from packages, and then this is something else that we also need. We'll need to figure this out, because fetch package version. Oh yeah. It first fetches the most popular packages, and then it will read their composer JSON file, basically. So this is the command that takes a little bit of time. Yeah. And this is, so I told him, super cool. Why did you write it in Laravel? Why not in Tempest? And he thought that was a good question, and he suggested me rewriting it in Tempest. And that's what we're going to do today. And it's very simple, right? It's a couple of commands, it's a couple of models here. There isn't much difficult, and that's like the goal. I hope this will just work. So let's see, Philip here. Blue Sky is weird for me as well. Oh yeah, we're circling back to when I was ranting about Blue Sky, right? I like how you can use your domain for username. True, and I haven't done that yet. It's just laziness on my part. Let's see here, Wilhelm. Since other PHP frameworks are getting super big right now, it's the perfect timing for Tempest as a fresh new player. Okay, like, not to brag, but I said I started Tempest 2 years ago, but like the idea of there might be a day where there will be space for a new framework actually originated. Let's see here, death. Originated in 2021, actually. This is when I first wrote about how popular projects suffer, and this is something that comes with popularity, but they get bigger and bigger, and they have to take backwards compatibility into account because of their popularity, and this is such a bottleneck, and it eventually leads many projects to just like becoming so big. I don't think Laravel is at that place, by the way. It's an interesting read if you want to learn more about it, but it definitely is like, I do agree that there might be like, well, no, people have already shown me that there is some space within PHP for a new small modern framework. Otherwise we wouldn't be at this point, right? The only reason Tempest exists is because enough people were like, we really want this to be a thing. Because like I said at the start of this stream, it was an educational project for me. It was not meant to be something for real. So, and let us know when you will do TempestCon. We can buy early birds as early viewers. I will, Philip. I actually already contemplated the idea, but like for it to be like just an online free event, and not to be about Tempest necessarily, but to be about innovation within PHP. So yeah, there might be something there. I definitely don't have the ambition to organize an in-person event. I'm not the person who's good at that. So maybe one day we will, but then I will like have to have people help out, and then we will need some financial help as well, but maybe one day. But if we do something with Tempest, it will be online on this YouTube channel, live streamed, like we did with PHPverse a couple of weeks ago. That was on the JetBrains channel. And yeah, we like, I think there's something there, but not yet, not yet. So, Yuji, I don't actually know if I pronounced your name correctly. I wish I had more time to contribute. Super cool project. I will try it soon, though. Definitely do. Stick around to see like how we get started with it. So yeah, cool. Samuel is here as well, and Emre. Emre? I don't know. Emre, I guess. So, this is what we're doing today. Okay. Who is this Adrian and what does he do? Adrian, this is someone asking this on Twitch chat. I don't know. It's so unfortunate that Adrian isn't here. Maybe if we all start tagging him on Twitter and stuff. It's Adrian. Oh no, this is he's a super cool Adrian. I of course how do I find him? Well, here he is. No, here he is. This is Adrian, and here is his Twitter. So if everyone now goes to Twitter and just says, Adrian, where are you? So where are you? And then just link the stream basically. I'm sure he'll come. Okay. Sorry, Adrian. Rubble from Barcelona. I don't know if that's your first or last name actually. In Discord it's Rubble. Good to see you here. Glad you made it. Okay, we're gonna start now. Oh yeah, I was gonna like play some music, right? If you joined later, the plan is to play some background music. I can still talk through it and it should like all work fine. If it doesn't work fine, if it's too loud, too distracting, just tell me about it and I'll put it off. It's an experiment. It helps me. Let's see here. It helps me, but I don't know if it works for you as well. We'll see how it goes. I like it, but it might be distracting for me as well, actually, honestly. So, yeah, we're gonna zoom in a little more. And then, oh yeah, everything's fetched. That's okay. Composer create project. Composer create project. Tempest app. Oh, I need to. Composer create project. Tempest app, and then we'll say packagist stats Tempest. See, and this is. Oh no, okay, this is okay. It's downloading the right version. Too loud. Well, I'll hang on. I can do it like this. And then we're figuring things out. Okay, tell me like how that works for you. Let's see. Oh no, actually. Open and then over here and then where is it? What did I call it? Package stats. Over here. Tempest. Open. Let's do it like this. So, let's see. Adrian has a user model, but we don't really need that. That's just Laravel. It has a package model, and I guess basically that's it. There's just one. Just storing everything in packages, right? Yeah. Don't forget to use HTMX. We're not there yet. Yet. Okay, so let's make a remove all of this. We don't really need it for now. Shouldn't this be? Oh, it is in git ignore. Okay, sure. Let's see. How we're gonna structure this. I'm just gonna put everything in app for now. We'll see how it works. Package. So that's our model here. And we're gonna add some data, right? Let's actually look at where's the migration? Somewhere entirely different in Laravel. I need to, I don't really know how Laravel works anymore. It's been so long. Ooh. Okay. We'll copy this. And I will add some properties here. Public ID, that's what we need. Public, okay, I need a little less zoom actually. Cannot. Public string name, public int downloads, favors, type version string, min version, max version, last released at, checked at, created at. Okay, I don't really think we need created at, and now we need to like date time. This is date time, and all of these are nullable. Nullable. From type on forward. Okay. Let's also make an enum here. Package type. Enum. Don't know what that will be yet, but package type. Then version string is just a string. Min version is a string. Max version is a string. Last released at. Oh, that's loud as well. So, like, do give some feedback about the music if it doesn't work out. Okay, so this is basically our model. And then we, let's say, create package table, implements database migration. We can just do this, right? Why didn't it? Hang on, it's my composer version. This is better. Still a bit loud. Let's do it a little less loud then. I don't know. Okay, a name doesn't really matter. Well, let's actually use the date of today. What's today? 9. Then create package table. We do have like a command to generate these functions actually, but turn. Now it's very create a table statement for model package class. Okay, so we need a primary field. What else do we need? Name downloads, string text, name, int downloads, and this is unsigned. Int favors, that's a weird word, but okay, unsigned, true. And then enum package type like so. And then string text. We should add string here, version string. Nullable true. Min version, max version. Min version, max version, all nullable. Date time released at, date time released at, nullable, and then checked at. Okay. And I think that's return drop table statement for model, like so. Okay, let's do migrate up. Oh, it worked. So happy. Would be nice if the for model read those class attributes and knows what to create. Oh, interesting idea, Bugzor. Bugzor. That's really nice. Isn't it enum type that is the name of the prop in the model? Yes, didn't I do that? Enum package. No, is it type? I call it type. See, this is why we do some pair programming here. Thank you. Now I need to migrate. Fresh. That's yeah. I know that. Hang on, help. Validate false. Validate false. Actually, it shouldn't do that with migrate, right? With migrate fresh, it should never validate. Okay, let's make an issue. So we have migration validation, so that if you change something in older migrations, you get an error by default, because then like something might be wrong in production, but if you migrate fresh, you should you're dropping everything, so you should never validate the hashes. Don't validate migration hashes on migrate fresh. Nope. Maintenance database. Okay, and now, do we need a seeder? No, we don't really need a seeder because we're gonna fill this up basically. Let's check our database here. There won't be much in it, but there will be just the packages table. Okay, so that's it. Now let's see how Adrian fills all of this data, and I guess it starts with fetch popular package command, and this fills the database basically, and then you loop over the models again to it's gonna work out. Okay, so let's say packages fetch command. Let's remove this. Invoke, and this will be a console command. Use has console. Let's see. We'll copy all of this. Return self success. The dark ages. Sorry. We don't need this. We'll have to do that differently. Okay, and so we need to perform an HTTP request. We do have an HTTP client, so I guess we can just do private HTTP client, HTTP like this. Let's see. Oh, there are some questions in chat as well. You're gonna distract me, folks. Tempest, does it support Swool or something like that? Not yet. We're gonna look into FrankenPHP. Does it have its own view template like Blade? If yes, is it possible to make it client-side, maybe directly to HTML instead of PHP, so that we don't have to actually need to React? These are very different things you're asking about, Pratik, because the things that happen within PHP are server-side rendered. We do plan on adding HTMX support, which some people are looking into this right now, actually. And just to answer your question, yes, we do have our own view engine, but we also support Blade and Twig. But our Tempest view is better. I like it better, but you read about that in the docs. Let's see here. Philip likes hash validation. You bit your tongue a couple of times, which changed migrations with Laravel. Yeah, that's why we added it. So the idea is that if you change a migration after it has already been run, you get an error basically, or a warning. You can rehash your migrations with a command. You can ignore the error and still run your migrations. But if you changed a previous migration in the past, then you do need to be careful, right? Okay, so packages equals this HTTP. I don't know if this will work actually, because we need to accept JSON, so we need to add, we'll need to add a header, right? And this is just a URI, yeah. Per page equals 100 and page, yeah, sure. And then for the headers, what does, let's see, what does accept JSON? Oh. Now what? Accepts JSON. Pending requests. Accepts JSON. Accepts. And then it's accepts application JSON. That's what we need. We should add like something more convenient here, to be honest. But okay, so this is good, I think. So we get the packages, we collect something, and then we map them. Let's see what we get from here, right? Packages, and then we'll just say packages fetch. Packages fetch. Okay, does work. I am going to add some caching here. Private cache. Oh, it was there. This cache resolve packages, and let's say just add 10 minutes or something like that, but just to make sure that like we're not spamming packages. Yeah, and then over here, expiration. Let's add a named. Expiration is, oh, we can add a duration, right? Duration. Let's do minutes, 10 minutes, something like that. But just, you know, to have, yeah, this is better. An inertia adapter would be good as well. That's also being worked on. One of our core contributors, Enzo, was like the creator of Hybridly, which is something to do with inertia, but I don't know inertia, so I don't know what that's about. But I hear it's a thing in Laravel. So yeah. Emre here. If you want, I can support to write the build in Runner for FrankenPHP library for Tempest or Swool. Yeah, I mean, I think FrankenPHP will be a pretty big thing in the future. So yeah, we definitely need to. We could use some help there. So definitely, if you feel like you're up for that, you're welcome to help think along. Then join the Discord server. Basically, that's the place to be. That's tempestphp.com/discord. Over there. And we can take it from there. Okay, so we have our packages. That's already good. And now we have to store them in the database, right? And let's see what's in here. Oh yeah, we had to do packages apparently. Yeah, that doesn't work. Hang on. What's in here? Oh, we need to, yeah, okay, so Laravel, like their HTTP client probably does a bit more. So we need to JSON deserialize the body basically. Let's do it like this. We're gonna add it. Are we gonna add it here? Get. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just do it over here. It gives more flexibility. So then we'll say body. Okay, and that's a string, and then we can JSON decode. We won't worry about stuff. Okay, we won't worry about stuff about like error handling and stuff like that. Associative is true, and then we should be able to basically say map packages collection to package. We can clean this up a little bit actually, but let's see if this works. I cannot map an int to. Oh, we have our well, yeah. Hang on. Is it? Then we need to do something like body. No, data probably. I'm too lazy to look it up. Items? No, okay, okay. Hang on. Array keys. packages. Ah, yes, that kind of makes sense. Okay, so that's basically everything mapped. We do need... we have a name, we have the downloads and the favors. Package type? I don't know what package type actually is. Let's check it out in over here. Package type, library. And then we also have Symfony bundle. Symfony bundle? Symfony bridge, what? Composer plugin, I don't know. I don't think we need... We don't need that. Let's remove it. We're not interested in it. And we can always include it again if we need it. But let's remove it and then let's say migrate fresh. Okay. So isn't the music too distracting? I feel like it is helping me actually, but I don't know how people feel about that. Okay, so what we're gonna do here, can we do something like to clean this up? Let's say payload. So yeah, we're doing 10 requests. Oh, hang on. We need to add the page. The page here, because we're doing 1,000 packages, right? Yep. So we have our payload. Can we... Hang on. Love the music. It gives some good vibes. Music is fine now. Okay, cool. String... Payload. Can we... Do we have a method here? JSON? No. That would be cool. JSON decode just here. Okay, let's add an issue for it. Add a string JSON decode. It could return an instance of immutable array when by default, because you always want to decode as array, don't you? I always decode as array. Next. Okay, so we do need this basically, but then we'll say we'll do it like this. We'll wrap it and then we'll say actually no, it doesn't really. It's not really necessary. Let's do map collection to package. Oh. Okay, so we have our packages, and then we will say this info fetching page. Yeah, that's good. And then I'm always slightly annoyed when I have to work with std class, right? So, and this is why I immediately map it to our model basically, but you do need to pass in this associative true flag, which should have been the default, but this is like backwards compatibility, of course. And the thing is, we cannot just map it to collection actually, because we need to make sure that, like, check whether the thing exists or not. So we'll do a normal map array package data. String description URL downloads favors. Okay, so that's good. That's what we have. That's good. blanking for a second. The music is distracting me now. What did we want to do? We want to return map package data to package, but then we had to we actually had to like see whether okay. Name equals package data name. If not name, we'll return null, because then we can't do anything with it here. We'll return if name, will return null. Hey, oh, Adrian is here. Folks, Adrian is here. Give it up for Adrian in chat. Hello, Adrian. Welcome. This is code you might recognize. You're here. I'm glad you are. I was only talking about you for half an hour or something like that. So, but we're doing it, Adrian. We're doing it. Hello. It's good that you're here. Watch me struggle. Okay, so existing. So package equals query. Package class. Where field select. Where field name equals name. First, if there's no package, then we'll say package is no package. Basically, this is like update or create. We do have update or create, but it doesn't work. There's a bug, so I have to rely on this for now. There's a bug. And then we'll say this success, and we'll say package name like this. And then we'll say map package data to package, and then package. And then query. Well, actually, hang on. I'm gonna make my life easier. Package. Use is model. Package save, and then we'll do this. We'll do it like this. Will it work? I don't know. It doesn't. No such column last released at. I forgot it. Or I made a typo. I made a typo. Does work. It works. Okay, let's see. We can just do each here, actually. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so the data is there. That's good. Let's actually see if create, update or create. Maybe it does work. Name. But then we need to pick the data, but I don't like that either. We'll just do it like this. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so we have our packages. Do we? Okay, well, we need more, of course. These are only the first 100. There we go. Fetching all the packages. The top 1,000 packages, that's done. So now we have 1,000. Oh, 1,300. Uh-oh. I don't know where the other 300 came from. Hang on. Migrate fresh. Maybe that's because packages fetch. A 1,000 now. Okay, but if we then fetch them again. Okay, refresh. 2000. Oh no, it didn't work. Yeah. Why doesn't that work? Hang on. It's because of the map, probably. Yeah, okay. Okay, this is... I cannot do this. Okay, let's switch to update or create. And this is something I will need to... Like, it's not really... Package data. We can do this, we can do that, and then we can just do it like that. Hang on. So we have downloads, package data downloads, we have favors. Anything else we need? Name, downloads, favors. That's basically it, right? Yeah. And then we'll download the composer JSON files. Package. So let's see if this works. Let's migrate fresh again. It doesn't work. Oh, do I need to? That's not really. This is a good song. Okay, let's refresh. 1000, okay. And now it should be the same. So slow without upserts. Yeah. Yeah, this is something we need to... What does upsert do? And now, Adrian, you don't go come here in chat to just, you know, diss Tempest, right? That's not how it works. Upsert. In a single, yeah. The method's first argument consists of... Yeah, right. But this actually works. Well, no, it doesn't work yet. Okay, but this is a good feature. Yeah, for many records, yeah. Does it work? No, it doesn't work yet. I'll keep it in mind. The rise and fall of Adrian. No, it's fine. Appreciate it. It's a good idea. Rabble says here, if you run it in a few days, there might be new packages in top 1000. Yeah, so over time, there might be some more packages in this table. That's fine. It changes, that's true. We still need to like sort on the amount of total downloads, of course, yeah. Okay, so we have this. And now we must do fetch package version. Oh, what did I do? Packages parse command, I'm gonna call it packages parse command. Oh, you know, actually, I'm gonna packages command, and then I will call this, what was it? Fetch, getch, fetch. So this still works, right? Yeah. And then we'll have a new method here. That's nicer. Parse, which is also a console command. Let's see what it does. Let's get rid of this. So we'll do HTTP request again. Well, we're just gonna... I'm gonna copy all of this, not import anything. So result equals this HTTP, and we're gonna cache this as well. Actually, let's just do it. Resolve. How does this work? Hang on. Package update. Where? Oh, it's not the handle method. Okay, okay. I get it. So for each, we're gonna chunk by 10, I guess? No. What's this 10? What does it mean? Count. Yeah, okay. This is like to chunk, yeah, to chunk. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna loop over for each package. Do we have chunk? We do have chunk, actually. Does it matter? I mean, it's 1,000. It's 1,000, right? We'll see if we run it. I reckon you chunked some stuff because of the requests. Let's see. Payload equals this cache resolve package composer and then package name. Sure. And then we'll have our function here, this HTTP get, and we'll do some stuff, and then expiration 10 minutes again for now. And then we'll say get this. And what does with URL parameters do? Specify URL parameters that can be submitted. I don't. Ah, okay. This is like. I see. So this basically, I reckon. Disable. I want this. Okay. And then we'll say, so we have our payload, and then our payload, we basically do the same thing again, right? JSON decode. Packages, and then package name 0. Packages, package name 0. And if that doesn't exist, then we'll make it into an empty array. Package data, I guess. Let's see. Package data. Package parse. Okay. That takes a while. That's fetching composer. That's okay. This console. Oh no, this info fetching name. Oh, what is taking so long? Is it just? Hang on. Can't take that long to fetch it from the database, can it? It does. Hang on, I need to use something else. Select chunk. Yeah. Let's chunk as well, right? And then we'll do the same as Adrian did. Private function, parse package, array payload, I guess. No, I don't know, package. Like so. This parse package, and then we'll say with chunk by 10. Let's try that. Same as Adrian did. Chunk by 10 is because packages has a 10 concurrent request limit, replaces XY. I don't know. Let's actually move this over here. Let's move this over there. This over here. Okay. I don't think Adrian it's because of the models. It's not because of the. It was just slow seeding 1,000 models, which actually is a problem. We need to improve that because like it's cached over here. See, and I was stopping at the first request. Okay. Must be parse. Actually, what's in here? Oh, it gives an array of packages. Does it? Yeah, okay. Like this. Is LD the new DD? LD stands for log and debug, and it wraps Symfony's var dumper. And what it does is it adds labels like this, labels, and it also adds a clickable file path to where the dump call actually originated. It's part of Tempest. Adrian says, oh, and it also writes to the log file, and you do Tempest tail, right? And then if you split writes, and then let's add it again. Actually, this might actually not work. Packages, parse. Let's see. Oh yeah, then it comes here as well in the log file. Also does that. That's why it's called LD, log and die. And you also have LL, which just logs, and you have log and write instead of die, so you don't die. Excuse me. Yeah, I would do Cotton here. I would do a parse packages and a second method parse package. Yeah. We can improve that. We can improve that. First, we're going to like make sure this works. Does it work? Did it work actually? Hang on. Go away. This and then. Parse. No, it doesn't work. Hang on. Still need. Yeah, okay. Cache key contains. Oh, hang on. Huh? My keyboard shortcut doesn't work anymore. That's really. Huh? Go away. Okay, now it works again. Let's say string slug. Okay, so now it works. Now we have our data. We have a lot of data. But this is basically what's in Composer JSON, right? I think so. Let's see, type, funding, time, autoload, require. This is what we need. LD means logdat. Logdat. From German. Logdat. Wouldn't it be like logdas? Logdas. German always sounds so angry to me. I don't know. I'm Dutch, right? So there are very similar. The languages are very similar. Maar. Now I'm talking Dutch suddenly, but German just sounds like an angry version of Dutch, basically. And I know Dutch comes from German, so let's say Dutch sounds like a more gentle version of German. Okay, let's see what Adrian did here. So version is data get. Yes. Version. You see? Versie in Dutch. Versie. I don't know if it's Version in German. What's it in German? Versie, maybe. Package data get and then require.php, yeah. And then what is here? Require.php. Ooh. What is that? It's probably something for Windows. I'm German too, and I don't understand. So Samuel and Cotton saying version. It's because the Dutch are happier, maybe. I mean, I have met some Germans who are like permanently like angry, it seems. Hey, let's see if this works. Version. It does work. Okay, and then we need this. Okay, and this is the get min max version. Beautiful. Adrian, you forgot a I'll fix it for you. Final over here. Array and then map with keys, but our map with keys are better than Laravel's map with keys. Sorry. Map with keys filter. So we're using Composer's version parser, right? And this is really cool because then we know it's always correct. And then supported version. What's supported version here? Let's, yeah. See if it works, right? Let's say if not version will return for now, continue, sorry, for now. We'll do some stuff here. Now we didn't find a PHP version, but, and then we'll say package, we'll resolve the min and the max. Resolve min max, not without resolve, we'll just say new. Oh yeah, well, hang on. Oh, okay, so that's fine. This works without, right? No, it doesn't, yeah, because it's invocable, okay. Let's see if min max works. Min max. Oh, I have an... I'll just say first and last. Okay. Is your framework faster than Laravel and Symfony? No, definitely. Like, it's like I'm not gonna make any like assumptions there. Like, do your benchmarks if you want to. I just noticed that like fetching 1,000 models into memory is quite slow, and there's probably a lot that can be optimized there. So just one example, it's very young, you know. Performance is really important, and we did a whole round of performance improvements just last week, and I'm really happy with it. But it's like I'm definitely not in a comfortable place comparing performance to to Laravel or Symfony. Your collection does support min-max. I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't. Let's see. Did I was doing it in the. Yeah, it supports min-max. I was making changes in. What? No, I'm totally. No. Okay, this is your. Min? No, I don't think so. No. I live in Switzerland in the French part. The Swiss Germans say about us. The Swiss, this is difficult to say. The Swiss French always laughing, never working. So we see the German as hardworking and not as happy as us. Yeah. Poor Germans. Yeah, okay, so we have this, and then we say package. Hang on, did we have our package here? add for param packages min version equals min, and then package max version equals max. And what else did Adrian do? Last hang on, min version string. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Package version string equals version, and then, you know, let's just rename version string. I like min version max version. Love for the Germans, by the way. Definitely. And then type, we don't really need type. Actually, Adrian, I dismissed the need for a type when you were not in the stream yet. So why did you decide to keep the type? I don't think it really matters, but... And then last released at. And then package last released at equals package data get time. Let's say date time parse. Didn't I? It's the other date time. And then checked at is now, right? Package checked at is now, and then we say package save, and then we say this success package parsed, and then we can remove this, right? Let's see. You should add PHP 8.5 to the list. Is a good thing. Yes. So this takes a while, which I reckon makes sense, right? Packages. Does it work actually? 7.2. I think so. I'm mostly interested by the min version. I think it looks good. And now we can also shame like the packages that, we can do something like select name from packages where min version. Actually, we can, these aren't numbers, right? So, no, where min version equals like 5.6. They shouldn't do this. Even this, not a good idea. Oh, there's some spacing there as well. No. I mean, for array, I get it. Okay, so let's see. Like, select name and then min version from packages. Yeah, no, we actually want to select count. Min version from packages group by min version, something like this. Yeah. Okay, it does seem, I think it does seem correct. Yeah. Let's also try max version. So, and this is Adrian's thinking, right? Why he added max version. Like 951 packages, they do support 8.5. They just happen to also support older versions. So it's not like you cannot use them with 8.4. I mean 8.4. And this is true. However, people who are running an older version and aren't forced to update because their packages, their dependencies just keep supporting older PHP versions, they don't have any incentive to update. Yeah. So, that's pretty cool. Can I submit a pull request, Adrian, just to, you know, override the Laravel version with this? I think I have everything, right? I think I do. Users we didn't need, get min-max version. Yeah. So, but this is really helpful, right? I find it really helpful because what I used to do was to use Nikita popular package analyzer. I did this, and then I had the script. So this downloads the whole package, basically, not just the composer JSON. So it took a lot longer, and then I basically had to do the same thing, parsing the composer JSON files. Okay, so this is pretty good. Let me know, Adrian, if you want to like, if you want this code, or whether you want me to just put it somewhere on GitHub. Yeah. What I want to do now, still, something entirely different. I also wanted to think about adding a new page on our documentation here with, well, I wanted to call it community. Okay, so hang on, by the way, we're done now with the package analysis stuff. I think it works, so that was nice. Yeah, like I said, it was, I expected it to be pretty straightforward, right? You're fine with the PR. I'll send it after the stream, okay? Yeah, what I wanted to do is, okay, so this is the docs website, right? I wanted to have, I don't know yet what, but some kind of community tab. Come on. Community controller. And then I'm not sure yet what this will look like, but the idea is basically get community, and then also it should be a static page. Header. Community controller. I need to import it. Oh, of course. Let's add this over here. Let's call it community. I don't know. I want some kind of list here that just shows cool things that are happening in the Tempest community. That's kind of the idea. So because I know that some people are currently writing blog posts about Tempest, and Steve, for example, also streams here on the YouTube. He's also going to make some videos. I know some people are working on packages, and I basically want a place to highlight all of that. And I wanted to think about how I can design such a page, because I want it to be pretty easy to maintain. Like probably something something like submissions YAML even. Oh, I don't know if YAML is a good idea. No, but it could be something like just a collection of links, for example. Let's see where, let's go into the Discord here. Where is the OAuth stuff? Okay, so. So have a list of just things, and then basically grab data from everywhere. Like if it's a GitHub link, then we'll grab the description as well, and then basically generate an overview of all these things. If it's a YouTube video, you know, we'll just a collection of links basically, and have the code figure it out what to do. I think that's something I want to like explore, because let's actually do community.vue.php x base, I reckon. Title equals community. Hello. Then return view. Community. And this is a distracting song. Gonna next one. It's better. So yeah, and I reckon it could be something like the blog overview, blog index. No. Blog overview, index, I don't know, naming. See, I didn't write all this HTML, so I actually just have to copy paste it. Okay. To do. RSS can go away, and then articles we have. Yeah, let's comment all of this out for now. And then we go to community again. I don't know. I think that would be nice. I'm just like trying to envision how I would build it basically. Where's blog? Probably have to think about it some more off stream, because the music's too distracting. Anyway, if you do have ideas like how we could, like, I just want there to be a place where we can highlight stuff that's happening online about Tempest basically. I think that would be cool. So if you have ideas on how we can like structure this page in a way that it's useful, yeah, let me know. Hey, but this was productive, right? I am going to conclude the stream. Oh, Steve is here, and I'm just gonna wrap up. Sorry, Steve. Good to see you. Bye bye. No, folks, thanks for being here. It was good again. I don't think we ran into many issues. We created some things on GitHub, and I'm a little bit afraid of like 1,000 models not being able to seed, hydrate our object models in Tempest. That's something I need to look into. So, but that's something I learned. I actually don't know how performant Laravel is in that way. If you just load 1,000 models in memory, Just that I don't think it's a really big issue in Laravel. I mean, 1,000 isn't all that much. So that we need to look into. Steve was shopping for food, so he missed the start. Well, you almost missed the end as well, so good for you. And Adrian says here, let's keep the Laravel repo so that we have a good source to compare both. Hey, that's true. Absolutely. Yeah. I'll push this then to like my GitHub. I will use it, of course. That's I need it twice a year, basically, to write my blog posts. So I was really happy with you doing all the work, Adrian, and helping me out there. I could just copy paste it in Tempest. It was really nice. Hey folks, thanks for being here. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. You know what to do. And yeah, I'm looking forward for the next Tempest stream. It will probably be here very soon in the coming, well, maybe this week even still, or next week. So I'll see you next time. Okay, bye-bye.